So one of the challenges with having a desk job or long periods of time being seated is certain things are going to go on with the body. Your body will respond to stress regardless of whether we think it's a good kind of stress, something that we want as an outcome, or a stress that maybe we're not looking for. So with habitual patterns, postures, that stuff will start to set in over time. So when we start looking at an exercise program, we're trying to counter a lot of those things. You can also help yourself by just, as often as possible, being in a little better posture. So when we take a look at sitting, this is kind of where we all tend to end up. Hunched over, it's kind of the joke, we're going back to our caveman posture before we got all the way upright. So in a perfect world, we'd like to have you in closer to your workspace, up a little bit taller so that you have a nice little curve here at the low back, and then making sure your workspace is near you versus you being away and then having to accommodate to the workspace. Now, any one position over a long period of time isn't going to be very good for the body. So I may go minus the backrest for a period of time working. Then I may sit back against the rest of working. I may slouch a little bit for a period of time. Now, the issue is if you always slouch, this position, we're going to create some tightness going across the front side, so the chest and the shoulders. We're going to create some tightness in the hip flexors, which so has anchors into the lumbar spine, and then we're going to create some tightness into the hamstrings as well as the ankles. So all of those things will follow you into the regular world. So simply sitting in good posture won't negate those things. That's where your exercise stuff is going to come in. So as you go through it, it's kind of connecting a little bit of the why with the what. So we're going to make sure we're working on some mobility with our ankles, loosening up our hip flexors, opening up the chest a little bit, and then working on activating muscles on the backside that help hold us up as we go throughout the day. So while we can't avoid needing to sit for long periods of time, one, we can sit with a little better posture, and then two, we can definitely incorporate some exercise or movement related things to help counter those postures.